Hey everybody, welcome back to Epic Specials. Right, the rear lights are all finished, so I'm going to show you what they look like and I'll explain how I've done things. There will be another video explaining it all in detail, but unfortunately it's on another phone that I recorded it on and I had an accident with that phone. It got a bit wet and it's decided to stop working. I can't get the video off the camera, I've tried everything. The only thing I can do is play it on that phone, it does still turn on. So I think I'm going to have to just play it on that phone and record it with another camera off the screen. So it's going to look a bit shit, but never mind, you'll get to see it. But in case you don't want to watch that, I'm going to go through everything now and explain how I did it, what I did, and show you what it all looks like. So let's get going. Are you ready? Side lights, brake lights, indicators, all of the lights. Okay, so while the lights are sending the camera focus crazy, I can explain what I've done. So now we've got stop and tail, stop and tail, stop and tail, and the same there, there and there. These ones in the middle are just 5-watt side light bulbs, and there's indicator there, there, there and there. So original factory lights would have been one stop and tail there, one indicator there, that would have been a fog light, that was a reverse light, and the same on the other side. Because I've put the earlier number plate surround in, these would have just been number plate lights. No, sorry, these would have been the reverse lights. They wouldn't have been there on a pre-facelift, but I've put in facelift rear bulb holders as well. And number plate lights should be there. This is the position for a sort of JDM or Japanese spec. Number plates around it would have a square plate, so that's where those would be. So yeah, that's what I've done. I'll show you the wiring inside because that's really pretty. It's opening the boot. I've actually reminded myself I still need to put some crimp connectors on there because they're just twisted together. But this black loom was the original number plate light wiring, so as that's already there and it's already rigged up to the boot lid, I've used that. There's a power and a ground, so everything's made out of red wire, so it's nice and easy to decipher which is power and which is a ground, but we won't worry about that. So I've used the power and I basically have piggybacked it into, these are the number plate, or the old number plate lights. They're piggybacked into it and it goes up to these, what used to be reverse lights. And then this other wire here is, oh no, sorry, this one here is the ground. So that goes and grounds these two. Those ones are actually ground through the boot lid themselves, so they didn't need an extra ground wire. And then this wire here, which runs down here, is for the brake light live, which disappears up there, but it joins into the original car loom, which comes down and feeds the rear lights. I still need to put 2 connectors on there, like I said. I haven't soldered those in just because if for whatever reason I ever need to remove the boot lid, it'd be nice to have someone to disconnect the wiring. Obviously I won't be able to do that one because I've just done it in one complete wire, but it's no shame to cut that and put a joiner in at a later date if I need to. So obviously that needs tidying up. I've just sort of covered all the solder points with black insulation tape, but I'm going to wrap it all in loom tape, tuck it all up, and by the time it's finished it should all look factory and original, and you'd never know. And if anybody wonders how I'm going to change the bulbs, because like I've said, all of this is going to be filled into the car, so you're not going to be able to remove these lenses once I'm finished. It's going to be seamless, but Nissan are pretty sweet and bulb holders literally clip in from the back. And if we can get him out, because they're quite a good fit, especially with one hand. There we go. I can show you kind of what's been done. So this is a new twin filament bulb holder. That used to be single filament, so I've put a twin filament in. That's a factory one, that's a factory one, and this would have been a reverse light, but I've cut the wiring and piggybacked it into this one so it flashes as an indicator. So you got brake light, side light, and both of those are indicator. I won't worry about putting that back in. So basically, as you saw a minute ago, the whole back end lights up. So the plan for this is it's all going to be filled and blended in around these edges, so you won't see any of this edge of the lights. And the same with this, it's all going to be seamless. And then I'm going to mask off my Epic Specials logo across the back, and then it'll all be painted. And then when I peel the masking off, you're just going to be left with a white Epic Specials on the back. And hopefully it should just look like a big rear sticker. And everyone's going to be like, ah, but where are your back lights? That's not legal. But then boom, turn the lights on and the Epic Specials will light up as the back lights. And I've also got my little trick LEDs that will be inserted in there for like show mode. So when you're at a show, you can flick the LEDs on and you've got all different colours flashing rear lights, which should look cool. And as you would have seen earlier, all the lights are currently white. Obviously that's not legal, they need to be red. So I'm going to be experimenting and seeing whether I can actually paint the bulbs red, or whether I'm just going to have to buy red LED rear light bulbs. But I don't really want to buy LED ones because I don't like how LED lights look. I kind of like the old incandescent glow of proper bulbs as opposed to the quick flashiness of LED bulbs. It's not a new car, so I don't want to make it look like a new car. But we'll see. I might even be able to just get hold of regular bulbs in red already. I know I can definitely get the stop and tail ones and indicate ones, but these two in the middle are the tiny little 5-watt. I haven't got one up there to show you. No. But the little 5-watt bulbs that still have this large bayonet fitting. I don't know whether I can get those in red, but I'm sure eBay will reveal its secrets to me, and if they're available, I'll be able to get some. So sweet, that's about it. Okay, so that's pretty much the rear lights all sorted. Just a little bit of wiring to finish off. But apart from that, and obviously putting the right colour bulbs in, they're done. So unfortunately, the next stage is bodywork. I've run out of all the fun, exciting jobs to do where I'm making a big difference. Now it's just filling and sanding. Lots of fun! So the videos might get even further apart than they have been lately. I know they haven't been very regular, but it's kind of hard to keep the content coming out weekly, because I'm not getting jobs finished each week. It takes a long time. I spend about an hour a day on my lunch break working on the car, so I can only get so much done in a week. So keep checking back. I will post on my Instagram. It's probably the best place to go look for updates now, because I can post sort of pictures every few days, but I obviously can't put a video together every few days. It'll be 30 seconds long. So if you don't follow my Instagram, it's at Epic Specials with a little underscore in the middle. If you do, sweet. And yeah, so keep checking. Videos will come out, but like I said, they might be slow, but we'll get there. And yeah, forgot what to say. Run out of things. Don't know what else to do. Bodywork, boring. Yeah. Right, cheers for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers.